Hello and welcome. Yes, we're doing something new, dear ones, and this is really the Ascension updates and upgrades that are coming through on a weekly basis. It's really pushing through right now, and I felt it was a good opportunity to get into it. And of course, with updates and upgrades also go signs and also potential. It feels like the ascension potential and the potential to wake up to the heart is really increasing exponentially. And if you're listening to me for a while, you know that back in March, I think it was in March, there was a great portal opening up, and we could actually see it. And I got the message that this is the portal of heart awakening, the grand portal. So yes, we are in the midst of that. And there is much more portals coming up now to really enable us to embrace this ascension potential. Of course, there was the new moon on the 7th, and it's very interesting when we are looking at that. And it goes in line with everything else that's coming through. We're really being invited to wake up. And yes, in a way, it's through the heart. And you may be wondering, what is all this about that Patrick talks about the heart all the time? Well, the mind cannot comprehend. If we try to analyze, stay logical and whatever, rational and linear, we are not getting it. And of course, we're at a time to shift from Homo sapiens into Homo luminous. So it's all very, very timely. So what is happening? We are invited to heal. We're invited to heal the drama that kept us in enslavement, entrapment, and entanglement. Meaning, we were not free to be in sacred relationship, to be in harmony. We could not see beyond the power over the fear and the survival. And this is all good. So it's not like terrible people and how could we do this for so many centuries, thousands of years actually. No, it was just that time. And if we are going in astrological terms, the Aryan and the Piscean age, they were also for us to see the shadows. And of course, even the Aquarian age has the shadows. What is changing this time is the cosmos is inviting us really to evolve, ascend, whatever works for you, and it is about this heart awakening. So through the heart, we become whole. The mind, and this is how we have so much mental health issues right now, the mind cannot comprehend this. And it's not that you are not intelligent. It is because we don't have that access. It's not an accident that it's more than 5,000 times higher magnetic fields in the heart than there is in the brain. It's not an accident, and we don't need to analyze and figure out what that means. The point is, we are in this heart awakening. We are called into healing the past, individually and collectively. And if you have never done any inner work, it's a perfect time now. The somehow advantage of this, if you start some inner work now, it may be faster. So we can really say now, while maybe people were struggling for years to get something, including myself, now it's like they can feel the shift because the portal has opened. We can see through the heart. And that enables us to, by conscious choice, of course, flow more. So it's not like you need to reprogram and you need to change your mindset and 21 days of integration and it takes another couple of years to heal. It's not like that. Once you connect to the heart, and as I said, everybody is supporting us. Once you say yes to that healing, once you're willing to go back into a relationship that's sacred with nature, with yourself, with others, with the cosmos, in harmony, once that, it's more than a connection. Once that click of connection has come to you, it's possible. So this week is a week of grand potential for us to make that connection. The word connectedness, in a way, gets us a little bit closer. So once we are connected, it's not so easy anymore to slip out. And I heard from somebody else, David Essery is his name. He does also beautiful art, and he works sometimes with Tim Wilde. And he got a message from, I can't pronounce his name properly, Melchizedek. And that really resonated with me, and my guides have confirmed that. So by the end of the month, and this is already happening, it's not like there is one point in time. It starts slowly. From now on, what is really shifting from this week, and I would like you to pay attention to that, is that we can hold the higher dimension, the higher frequencies, the higher consciousness for a longer time. It took effort to stay in this I am presence. It took effort to allow this energy to unfold in our multidimensionality. This now becomes easier. And so I want to give you just a little bit of language and sound so that you can connect to that and find your way with it. Remember, I don't have all the answers. It's your journey, it's not mine, but we are in this together, and everybody has their piece. And this is my piece today, that you have access to connect. This is the best way I can say it. So let me see what's coming through. I'm very connected right now with the Galactic Center, who really wants us to have access to hold these frequencies, and they're making sure that we also understand it's not the frequencies that are higher really, although we talk about 5 and 6 dimension in this context. It's way beyond high and low. It's just about getting access to the new octaves and the ability to hold it for a longer time. And so let's see what's coming through. Tatare manundare shindare ameo kondare manera rundare nao chiame kuanaria onanaya chunare kanara hohaneo nari nari me. So just allow that this is an access for you to connect to the ability of the new octaves of consciousness, the new octaves and the dimensions that allow us to stay longer in that space of connectedness, of consciousness, of choice. So just now you should have that all. And of course, let me know in the comments how this goes for you. Yes, there is more. I've been hiding from this, whatever you want to call it, channeling. I'm not necessarily channeling one a particular person, but who knows? It is just coming through those messages, and I'm here to share them with you. The other updates have to do with the sonic sonkos and sonic sonkos and sonkos worlds. I can say that properly. And the good news is we are now starting to talk to some farm stays in Sicily to finalize our retreat series. which is your mystic heart fire. And last night I got a big download. This is for this year, and next year it will be something else, but it all has to do with the heart, as you can imagine. So we are looking at that. So I imagine by the end of next week we should have those final arrangements and can let you know where we stay in Sicily. We have 2 or 3 dates available. It is now 4 nights and 5 days, because it's good to arrive prior to have a settle-in cacao ceremony and move into it. And of course we're also doing it in Jamaica. That will be in October. So Sicily is on for September, so you still have time. Jamaica will be in October. And yes, we're starting in Peru, here in our region now. And so just stay tuned for that. I think that's one of the biggest things. What is it that changes when you connect to your mystic heart fire and when you can use it? Well, basically everything changes, because you learn who you truly are. All these updates and upgrades that have been coming through have actually opened up and given us the opportunity to access who we truly are. But of course, we don't even know who that is. So in your mystic heart fire, you get that connection, and you find ways to retreat, to rebirth. I'm struggling with words today. You're retreating to yourself, of course, and self is a word on its own. It has a lot to do with different variations of self. Of course, it gets interesting when you're looking at your transpersonal self, your collective self, and when we let go the ego self, and even the Homo sapiens self. So it's interesting. I will let you know more. It's not interesting, it's life-changing. It really takes you on the path that you are truly on. It's just that we are learning to understand what that is. And of course, it's intimate, 4 people at the time. It is about you really finding your way. We do nature immersions, so it's not we are telling you what to do. We're not teaching in the old sense. We're helping you to connect to you and to access who you truly are through a variety of beautiful things. So this is our update for today, and this is the first Saturday that we're doing that. So let us know in the comments how that works for you, and let us know what else is coming to you. I haven't covered everything, of course, but it's something. So please be in with it. For us, if you follow us, that means that you enjoy listening to us, mostly me. You get value out of that. You're connecting with these messages that are coming through, or with the meditations, and you want to be an active part. So you want to put like, not because we're collecting likes, but because it resonates with you. We like your comments, not because we want numbers for the comments. No, we really like to know what is happening for you. How does it resonate? This is all about relationships. And this is all about human to human, heart to heart, soul to soul, source to source. And this is what we are all about. So, excited to hear from you, and enjoy the flow. It is in a way a bit more quiet than it was until April, but at the same time, the inner work is really continuing, and it's getting beautiful as we are able to hold these frequencies for longer. See you soon, from my heart to yours. Gems from the hammock, words of wisdom, from my heart to yours.